everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Was and the one and only Brobnar. And we have a super special but kind of strange battle report for you today because we're technically playing each other's armies. Beanie's going to be fielding the Orks today and I'm going to be fielding the Black Templars, which just feels strange and very odd. And when I say your army, I do mean my army, but I mean Space Marines are usually what you field. Before you jump in with that, yes.
These were the words I was going to say.
Yeah,
How did he know?
I know, man. But there's been other strange things happening on the world of Brobnar, some weird sort of time storms. I hope that doesn't play into some terrible narrative device that we use for a sequel video. Anyway, let's go meet the team, shall we? So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobnar, and it's going to be playing host to a combat patrol battle today between Gordrang's Git Stompers and the Vowsworn of Vedren, which are the Black Templars. Now, we're going to be playing a very simple mission over here. We've got 3 objectives in play. We put one in the center and chose where to deploy the other one, and it's going to be a simple take and hold. So 5 VP for holding 1, 10 for holding 2, and 15 if you control more than your opponent. But there is obviously the bespoke secondary objectives in play as well. And I've chosen one which is kill all characters, which means that if I kill Beanie's war boss, I will get 4 points, and if he's dead by the end of the battle, which he definitely will be if he's already dead, I'll score another, bringing me to 8 in total for that secondary. And Beanie's gone for
Stomp 'em.
Oh.
So what I do then is I pick one of your squads that hasn't been destroyed, because how would I pick one that's already been destroyed?
Exactly.
However, I pick one of them, I murder them, and then I get 3 VP.
Well, there we go indeed. So you basically got Oath of Moment, but
in
you're
melee.
stomping.
I have to do it in melee. I can't shoot you in the face.
And you have a surprising amount of dagger. So let's go meet the combat patrol, shall we? Yes. Oh, it feels so weird to see boys on your side of the table, Bean. But tell us what you've got here today, my man.
So today I have War Boss Gordrang at the
Yes.
front, who is in his mega armor with his huge chopper.
It's pretty big butts.
That's right, and he's also got a big gun on his shoulder with a pal
Nice.
sat on the back. He also has the enhancement today called the Grizzled Scarboy.
Okay.
Which isn't Starboy like The Weeknd's famous song, so maybe
Yeah,
he is in fact The Weeknd.
Indeed.
Yes, so he's going to be taking half damage as well, coming in, hitting you with strength 12 minus 2 damage.
God damn.
Kind of, you think it'd be more than 2 damage for a weapon that's as big as a Space Marine?
I know,
But hey,
right? Yeah.
Who am I to question this whole thing?
I mean, he may be a Starboy and be like The Weeknd, but he's hitting like Monday morning. Anyway, right.
Okay, brilliant. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, I know.
Right, so there's 2 squads of boys today, and they are slightly differently built in the sense that
They're
one
not
of
sluggers and choppers.
Yeah.
There's a mixture of things and a rocket launcher on each pack,
yeah,
isn't it?
no, one's got a rocket launcher,
Oh,
one's got
got
a big
shooter.
one's
Gotcha.
got a power claw, and one's got a big chop.
Oh, so they really have gone for every single. You get every weapon once. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Right,
And
okay.
every squad has 5 guys with slugger choppers and then 3
Shooters.
shooters.
Got ya.
Just so I've got a bit of a thing.
Yeah,
a
that's
mix.
fair enough. Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Sure.
Okay, then next to that I have some Def Copters.
Yes, you do.
One of them has the custom Mega Blaster, which will be the leader.
Yes.
And the other 2 have rocket launchers, and then they've got the spinning blades.
And we know that the rocket launchers can be devastating because of, oh my god.
And then sometimes they can be poo-poo pancakes.
Yes, they can, and I'm hoping that that's the case here.
No. And then there's the Death Dread, who has 1 rocket launcher and then 3 Dread Claws, which means that he, in combat, has 6 attacks, strength 10, minus 2, 3 damage.
It is crazy that you get that and the Def Copters in a combat patrol and 20 boys. And a guy who halves all damage. It is quite a durable force indeed, but will it be able to stand up to the hatred and pious duty that is the Black Templars?
Absolutely.
And here we are with the Black Templars Combat Patrol. And even though you might look across us and be like, what? You get a full Crusader squad? What? You get Sword Brethren? What? You get Blade Guard Veteran? What? You get the Emperor's Champion?
That's what I was like.
I have to say straight off the bat that this guy here has been nerfed when it comes to the Combat Patrol because the Black Blade that he's got here has got 10 attacks. Ooh, that sounds good. Hits on 2. Ooh, that sounds good. Strength 6. Ooh, that sounds good. But it's only damage 1, which is quite gruesome when you're going up against a lot of...
But you could take an entire squad of Orc boys out on his own with no problem whatsoever.
And I intend to. And he's got Lone Operative as well, which means effectively I get an extra unit on the table, which is very good when you consider how little I've got elsewhere. Now, the Blade Guard, they do keep their ability of either re-rolling hits or re-rolling their saving throws, which is great. The Sword Brethren get a pretty rubbish ability, actually, that if you fall back while you're within engagement range, they can make a normal move afterwards. That's it. That's all they get. And these guys over here get nothing! But there is a mixture of like power blasters, power weapons, and also whatever fun stuff that the Sword Brethren has got as well, which I believe is a master-crafted power sword. Or
and one of them has dual lightning claws, don't they, normally?
Yes,
so
yes, which is nice.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So overall, I've got a very melee-heavy army, which is why I've gone for the Templar vow today, which is not the Abhor the Witch one, it's the, I can't remember what the other name of it is called, but it means that if our beanie has a higher toughness than my strength going in melee, I get to add +1 to the wound roll, which is fantastic.
Weenie power.
Yeah, it's weenie power, that's what it is. And over here, I've got the enhancement on my Emperor's Champion that is sustained hits 1 and precision against character units. Now I know I only have one character that this could be applicable to, but I do think that it's worthwhile me trying to make the most of his abilities against Beanie's War Boss, who again is going to be halving all damage coming in, which doesn't mean much when you've got to damage one weapon. Anyway, those are the 2 combat patrols. Let's get set up and start smashing some heads. Okay, here we are after deployment, and are you even surprised if I say that we've both been quite aggressive with our deployment here? The only thing not on the table is the Deathcopters, which are hovering about in the sky waiting to make use of their deep strike ability. Over here, I've got the Crusader squad on the home field objective that are going to secure it at the beginning of turn 1 and then be able to push forward into the green masses. Emperor's Champion here, Sword Brethren over here. We've got the Blade Guard over here, but as pretty cool as that all looks over here, it's nothing compared to the massive monstrosity that is the Death Dread. The 10 boys over here, the War Boss, and another 10 boys ready to surge forward onto the central objective and make the red paint over here even more red with the blood of their enemies. Now, before we begin the game, there's one important piece of information, and no, it is not Spot the Grot, but yes, you should be looking for the secret grot that we hide in every map that we play, but it is, my friend, that you should press the hype button, hype, in order to push this video up through the ranks. It definitely helps us out, so thank you very much for those who do it every single week.
And subscribe if you can, that would be nice.
You know, do that too as well, but the next thing on the agenda is time to roll for first turn deployment, and I'm going to weirdly use an Orc dice in order to determine this. This could let me down dramatically. It's a 3. It kind of did. It's a 6. It definitely did. As we go into Beanie's Orky turn 1. So here we are after Beanie's turn 1 movement, and while we did discuss briefly you getting a turn 1 war off, you've actually started using some weird Orky tactics that is making my brain hurt, my friend. You've started thinking about planning and positioning and countercharging. And that's just not how I play the Orcs, so it's very, very new to me.
I don't think my plan was a good idea. on reflection, I should have just gone, hello boys, and just run forward furiously.
But one thing that you have done is shorn up that objective over there, because in Combat Patrol, all battle line gain the ability to have sticky objectives, so that is fantastic. You have moved your boys forward and supported them with the War Boss over here, and you've got some shooting that's coming my way from the boys and the rocket launcher powered Death Dread. These guys over here only inched a bit forward because then they're outside of any potential charging range that I've got over here, and they can pepper me with some inaccurate but still potentially deadly shots.
Well, yeah, there's 3 shooters in there and there's a rocket launcher.
I mean,
might inadvertently kill a Marine.
Yep, and that would be definitely worth their points. So it's pretty good, and we're now going to go into the weirdly quite bloated Orc shooting thing here, which is
so we're going to start with the Death Dread.
Yes, so it's D3 shots, I believe, with a rocket launcher?
Yeah, D3 shots.
Oh, who are you targeting? Into the Sword Brethren?
Into the Sword Brethren, yeah.
Cool.
So with blast, so it's going to be 2 shots.
Yep, 2 shots.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. 1 big hit though, strength of
9.
So yeah, it's going to be 3.
No, 2s to wounds, because they're toughness 4.
And it's a huge wound.
-2,
AP on this. Oh, so it's going to be on
damage.
2. He is destroyed. He's ripped apart one of the Sword Brethren over here. Absolutely annihilated him. Very nice. A great start for the Orcs over here.
You're always complaining about the Orcs can't hit.
Oh,
Did you just see that?
yeah, I know. Show me how it's done. Show me up, all right? And then how many shots have you got in this squad over here?
So, because I got the big shooter that's within half range, that has a fair few shots.
I believe it gets rapid fire too.
Yeah, so it's rapid fire too. So it's got 5 shots hitting on 5s.
Cool. Into the same squad.
Yep.
Let's do it, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Hits 2 times. Strength off.
5.
So 3s. Ooh, double twos.
And then the shooters are 2 shots each.
They are indeed, and there's how many in the squad?
So there'll be 6 shots, and then none of the sluggers are in range.
Cool.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Pretty good, actually,
And then
conversion-wise.
4s.
Bang, bang. Okay, so one of the Sword Brethren gets absolutely ripped apart, but the squad fails to capitalise on that. However, there is still a rocket launcher over here, and...
Then there's also another 3 shooters.
Now, you'll get D3 plus 2, because obviously this is a 10-man squad over here for the granite. So that is 3. So 3 huge shots coming in from the rocket launcher, and 1 big hit there, wounding on 2s. And it's another 6 into a 6.
I know.
Ooh,
That's very dead.
Neophyte gets absolutely pied off right there.
4, 6.
And then it's going to be all of the shooters from the squad as well. Whoa! That was pretty damn decent, man.
It's because I've rolled it with some dramatic flair.
I like it. And then there's going to be your 4s again. Damn!
3 wounds.
3 coming in over here. 3 3-ups. He makes all of them very luckily there, so no damage, because I should have taken that on a Neophyte. So that is all the shooting done over here, and no charging for the Orky boys.
Yeah, sadly, the copter rockets on these ones, they only get 1.
Oh, thank God. To be fair, you've got enough DACA going on over here
but they're
as well.
twin-linked.
Still decent.
Yeah, no, I'll take it.
So that is the shooting done, and 2 casualties for the privilege there. Will the Black Templars be happy about their losses? I'm going to go with no. So let's move into their turn 1. Okay, so Black Templar turn 1, and what a surprise, I've also been super aggressive with my movements over here. And instead of going around the objective, or the giant steel contraption that's here to go and face these boys, I decided to go up and over. And because of the Emperor's Children's extra 2 inches of movement, he's even closer to taking down his most wanted foe. Over here, the Crusader squad have moved up. They should now be in range. This guy here is the one that is holding the Pyre Blaster, so he should be able to flame some boys, and then hopefully some shotguns, bolt pistols, and some bolt rifles will do some damage against that squad there. I've got 2 heavy bolts pistols and a Neo-Volkite pistol, which again will go down to that squad. And all of the Sword Brethren's abilities and weapons that are ranged may actually just go down and just try and chip off some damage against there, apart from the Pyre Blaster that he's got, or the Pyre Pistol he's got, which will go down to that squad there to try and weaken the chaff. So, let's see how they do once my shooting phase is over. Stuff has happened, my friends, but not with these guys over here who managed to do 0 wounds against the boys. But thanks to the Pyre Pistol and some other abilities that they had here, such as the amazing Plasma Pistol and the Combi Weapon, they managed to take the War Boss down to 5 wounds. Now you might notice that he's moved away like an absolute arsehole, and that's because Beanie's decided to spend 1 CP on Get to Gits, which means that the person who shot him, they can move away from, making a normal move. He's fleeing, he's running away, he's a coward. But it does mean that it probably protects him from a turn 1 charge that I was lining up oh so sweetly. But now on to the rest of the boys. So it's going to be the Pyre Pistol and all of the bolt rifles and other guns into this squad over here. So with the combined Pyre Blaster and all of the other firearms here, managed to take out 3 of the tough boys. They're hiding behind that little bit of cover there, taking away the -1, which definitely paid dividends for Beanie. But that is the end of my shooting phase. It is now time to go into the charge phase, and we may as well kick things off with these guys here charging into the barricade against those Orc boys. What will they need, my friend?
They will need a 7.
7? They did not get that with a double 1. Now,
they are not feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
They are not. I am going to spend a CP for this because I just want to chop some face right here. And I don't really mind if the guys in the middle don't get in. Oh, they don't get in with a 4. Okay, so onto the...
They doubled their gusto, but it wasn't enough doubling.
Sword Brethren, they might as well just declare the charge against the War Boss, and we just said that was a 9-inch charge off. And they're in there with a 10.
Oh,
yes,
poo-wee and all the other excretions.
That is very good indeed. And leave a little bit of room, if possible, for the Emperor's Champ, who's also going to declare a charge and see if he can get in there. And he gets in there with a 9. But he should be closer than the boys.
So he 5 to there, 2 down.
7. Yes. Yes.
Nah.
No.
He needs like an 11 to get in.
Okay, so he is unfortunately outside of range there. But the boys are in, and that may make all the difference.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Pile in, boys! Okay, so let's kick things off with the twin lightning claws over here. These are 5 attacks hitting on 2s. They are strength 5, but remember, because of my vow, this is going to be +1 to the wound roll because you're tougher than me, so it will be on 4s. So, let's have a look. Hit on 2s. Everything hits, my friends. Now, wounding on 4s, twin linked. Let's see if he's got the gumption. He's got some gumption, not that much though.
A bit of gumption.
So far. A bit more gumption.
So 4 gumptions.
So 4 in total at -2. So this will be onto your 4
up.
ups, but it's only 1 damage a pop. So that's
I make 2
more wounds getting
he's
through.
not feeling well.
He's not feeling good, Mr. Krabs. So let's see if we can finish that job. So this is all of the Astartes Chainswords attacks going in next.
Sustained hits 1.
Sustained hits 1 on this hitting on 2s. And no sustained hits, but all going through. And again, this will be hitting, wounding on 4s again. No rerolls on this one, but not needed because that is 4 coming in at -1, so 4 3-ups. Ooh, he's down to 1 wound left. So that means it's time for the master-crafted power swords that all have lethal hits to try and finish that job.
Oh, I'm not pleased.
So here we go, hitting on 2s again. And
How many
one.
swords, master-crafted swords did you have?
I've got, oh, actually I should take 3 out of the pile. I'll just take these 3 on the side here, even though they were pretty decent. So that means that I've got all hits coming in and wounding you again on the 4s. I've got you with 3 wounds coming in, and that is going to be at -2 or 3?
-2.
Yeah, -2.
Okay, dramatic rolling.
Here we go.
4.
Ooh!
4.
Oh my god.
Yes. No! Do I CP this?
Ooh.
I do.
Yeah!
Into a 1!
Amazing. So the war boss is down, meaning that I've got my full 8 points for the secondary straight away.
Well, bugger off.
So here is the aftermath of that battle. I've decided to not fall into the big blob of boys who potentially chop up my lads and reduce their numbers even further, but instead I've pushed them onto this objective, meaning I've taken it from them with an OC of 4 to Beanie's OC of 3 over here, so that means that he will not get any points at the start of his turn 2. But it does feel like there might be a war coming. So, my friend, for the first time in a long time, would you like to call it at the start of your turn 2?
I would.
Go for it, my man. Ah, perfect. No notes, no notes. So here we are, turn 2 movement is over. Beanie, tell us what you've done.
So I have called the wah.
Nice.
And they tried to advance up there and did a poo job. Then these guys also tried to advance, also did a poo job. This guy is just decided that in the war he's got 7 attacks and he's going to try and just kill him on his own because he's a straight up hustler for life.
I mean, each one that goes through is 3 damage and they are 3 wounds apiece, so I can't even like stat check you on that one. It will be a dead boy.
Yeah, and then the Death Copters came down to take that objective from you, and then they're going to just shoot you in the back.
Yes,
like
indeed.
heroes. And then they might try charging you with a 9, because why not?
Yeah, do it, man. Okay, so speaking of shooting, what are we thinking of opening fire with first?
So, I think shooters have assault, but I don't know if they do in combat patrol.
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Because they sometimes just remove things like that.
I feel like they should have them because...
No, it's just rapid fire.
Oh, good, cool. So none of the shooting from the boys then, because obviously they've all advanced.
But he didn't advance.
No, he just did a regular move, so he's got a rocket launcher of D3 shots.
Yep.
No blast bonus, though.
No blast bonus, but he's going to go into them anyway, because it's probably a good idea.
Yep.
For
For
big
3. Nice, so hitting on 5s. Wounding on 2s. Nice. You love rolling the 6s for the conversion thing,
I do, and it means nothing.
I think I've made.
Yes, -2, so you're
Yes.
fine.
Ooh, that was lucky.
God, you dick.
God damn. Then you've got the copter rockets and stuff over here. Now you're saying that they only get 1 shot a boy, but they are twin linked. But what about the custom Mega Blaster?
So what it says, 2 models are equipped with copter rockets, slugger, and spinning blades.
Yes.
And then the other one has the custom Mega Blaster.
Cool. And then they just say that the copter rockets are only 1 shot a piece, are they?
They're D3.
Oh, there you go.
With blast, but they're twin linked.
Got you. Well, that's absolutely perfect.
Okay, so there's 9 people in that squad.
Yes, there is. So D.
Only 1.
Yep.
So 2D3 plus 2.
Nice. Nice.
So 6 shots.
Hitting on the foulest of 5s.
That's right.
Nice.
2
hits, and
which
then
is what you'd expect.
2s re-rolling because of
Yes.
twin linked. Nice. Now I will claim cover from this lovely little bit of Tankar there. So let's go for, what is it? -1, 4-ups.
But I can see whole bases of people.
But I can choose to take it on this guy from here, and that crosses a cover line, correct? So it'll be 3s.
4s. It's -2.
Down to -1. Yes, you are right. So that is going to be 1 goes through and obliterates that man over there.
Okay, and now the custom Mega Blastier.
Yes,
is
yes.
3 shots.
Indeed.
Hitting on fires, and it is hazardous.
No, that's good. Is this also twin linked?
It is not, but
Okay,
it's
so
2 big hits.
Strength of?
9, so 2s to wound.
God damn, these are going to really carry your team here, aren't they? Yep, so AP on this is?
-2.
Okay, I won't be able to nowadays, so it's going to go on to some neophytes, so it's on to 6s. 1 made, 1 failed, though. So
D6 damage.
Oh, he may not die. He definitely did die.
And now hazardous.
Come on. Okay. Nice, but that has taken a pretty considerable chunk out of that squad right there. So that's lost 3 in total. Not bad at all, but is that the end of the shooting? It is.
That is the end of the shooting.
So now we move into the charge phase, which is the most important. So where do you want to measure me up for some patching trowel?
So that's going to be a 1 inch to be in range.
Let's just make sure. He's definitely made that. And then, what about the boys on top over here? So they need a 5-inch charge, I would say, to get in. 6, 7, they are in, my friend. I will move the front one just so that we know. And next up is this squad right in front of you here.
3.
I would say that that is a 3, my friend. Oh my meow, he's rolling super spice today. So move that one over there. And then are the Death Copters going to go in, or do they think the job can be done?
No, they're going to come around the corner as well while they come.
Makes sense, so a 9-inch charge to get them in. Ooh.
On a 4, no, and I don't believe it's worth CP for that.
Probably not.
Oh, and he gets a piston-driven charge ability going into them where he does mortal wounds on the way in.
Oh, that's kept over in the combat patrol, is it?
It is.
Well, now.
So, on a 2 to a 5, it's D3, and on a 6, it's D3 plus 3.
Damn. Okay, so it
D3.
is D3 damage.
For 3!
So one of my guys has just been stomped to death before the battle even begins. Sad. Very sad. Okay, but the battle will now commence. And where do you want to go first, my friend, as we slowly move some models over?
So I think that you've got 2 CP.
I have been holding on to it for a very specific reason.
To give it to me?
Yes, true, that's it here.
That's nice of you, man.
No worries, brother, no worries. I care.
Thanks.
Okay, so where you fight first may impact things going forward. So.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking with this fight here that he's... I don't think you're going to be able to kill him.
How many wounds has he got?
I think he's got like 9.
Yeah, I think that would probably be quite unlikely.
No, so he's got 8 wounds at toughness 9, 2-up save.
Yeah, so I'll be wounding him on 5s, even with my plus... No, I'll be wounding him on 4s still, because of my +1 to wound anything tougher than him. And I've got twin-linked, and then the master-crafted weapons that are damage 2. It would have to be a very successful rolling thing for me to take him down.
Yes, it would. And the problem is the Emperor's Champion will make absolute mincemeat of them on his own with 10 attacks.
2s, 3s to wound, 3s to wound, unfortunately, because it's strength 6,
yeah.
So, and then it's -2, 1 damage, so they won't get a... Oh, they will get an invulnerable save because they've got the War 5-up.
Okay.
It actually is quite a tough decision, this.
I'm going to risk it with him.
Cool, and go straight in with these guys here.
Yeah.
Cool, love it. Let's get some choppers ready, my friend. So the choppers are coming in thick and fast, and there is also 1 close combat weapon in there as well. So, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, regular choppers.
Chop, 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 chop. Feels nice to roll that amount of dice, doesn't it, in the melee?
It does.
Yeah,
it's not something I'm used to.
Strength 4, though.
Yeah, strength 4.
Toughness 4, so 4s to wound.
4's to wound.
Healthy.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
Oh,
that was
no.
a pretty terrible roll.
Okay, so what are we looking at there?
3 at -1, so 3 3-ups.
3 ups. And he's made 1, lost 2 wounds though, and I believe that he's got how many wounds left?
6, I think, or maybe 5 in the combat patrol. I don't know what they've done.
He's got 5, so he's down to 3 wounds remaining over here. And then the close combat weapon. Let's see if it
Well,
can
the
do-
4 attacks on the big chopper.
Oh, yes, true. That's
All
healthy.
hit, and then it's going to be 3s to wounds.
Yep.
2 wounds at -1.
So 2 more 3 ups.
2 damage.
Oh, he's on 1 wound remaining.
And now 2 attacks on the close combat weapons.
Here we go. This is going to be the one. No!
No, I was so close.
So he is alive and he does not get bracketed, so that is a fight for another day. The thing is, though, is that I just don't think I'm going to win that fight over there. I feel like it's going to be such an uphill battle that I'm going to pay the 2 CP to interrupt over here, hopefully finish this battle before it even really gets going, and then I can move into the Death Copters in my go. That's the plan. Let's see if I can pile some boys in and get some damage done. Unfortunately, because of Beanie's incredibly jammy 6s and 5s that he was making on the saves, I managed to take down 2, was it, in total?
It was 2.
In 2 in total from all of the attacks from here. It is a right shame indeed. But it's not over yet, because we've got to go here for the Ripper Claws going in against the Sword Brethren. Now, I don't have ultimate faith. I thought that these guys would be the ones that would win me the job, but let's just see if these guys can weather the storm. I believe, my friends, I believe.
Okay, so it's 7 attacks.
Gulp. Yeah, believe a little less.
Hitting on 3s.
Damn, that was good. Okay, now this is going to be winning on 2s.
Yeah, 'cause it's strength 11.
Yes, it is.
That's 5 minus 2.
Minus 2, so 5 ups here, and each one that goes through is a dead guy. I mean, I spiked as hard as I could, but unfortunately the 3 that went through will see the Sword Brethren completely taken out of action.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, that's meant to come off. But there is still 1 attack left, and that is the 10 attacks from the Black Blade.
And they get to fight back as well.
Yes, true. Do them first, actually, because you are in priority. You're in the driving seat, my dude.
I am, so I'll go with the big chopper first. Oh no, he's got a power claw, this one, for some
so
reason.
this is hitting on 4s, and I think you get 3 attacks, up to 4 in the war.
Yeah, so it's 4. Yeah, so it'll be 4 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Dude. Nice, he did not even care. Not even care.
Okay, 2s to wound.
Yes, it is. Nice.
Minus 2.
So that is going to be, unfortunately, neophyte down, and then these 3 have saved onto the boys.
Yeah, but was there only 1 neophyte left?
No, but I can choose who I take it on.
But you didn't at the start. I would have assumed.
Oh, do you have to declare who you take it on the squad? I thought that you just roll and then you apply afterwards.
I don't know. I always thought that you would have to pick first.
Oh.
Otherwise, you just always.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll take them on the neophytes then. So that is another 2 of those ones gone.
Yeah, I would just assume, because
no,
otherwise you'd just be able to go, I'll take it on the Terminator, actually.
Oh no, you know what? I'm getting confused with the precision rule, which lets you choose who you go to, and that one there.
Yeah.
Right, I'm with you. Okay, so now it's the other choppers going into the Crusader squad.
5 chaps left.
Yes.
I would say, because you don't have them as shooters, should we say that 2 of them had shooters?
Yeah, sure, that works for me.
And then, so that'll be 8 attacks from the choppers, and then some close combat weapons.
Indeed.
Okay, so 3s. And then it'll be 4s. Wow.
Okay, how many are looking at there?
So 5 at minus 1.
5, 4 ups.
Okay, that's a dead man.
There's a dead initiate over there, so I've only got 3 boys left, but that is all of the squad done, apart from the close combat weapon.
Yes, which will be 6 attacks.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then 4s again.
4s again, yeah. 1
Okay,
wound.
so 1 wound coming in. 3 up. Made it. Okay, so I've weathered the storm, although I have lost a fair few models there. It is now time for the Black Blade to fly into action. 10 attacks coming in. Let's do it, baby. So the Black Blade cuts down 5 of their number over here, but it's not enough to shake the faith of the Orks, who are still going to be powered up in the war as I go into my turn 3. And things are looking pretty dicey over here. I've got not enough boys, and those guys there are surprisingly dagger heavy. So it's going to be down to the Sword Brethren, the Blade Guard, to do some damage as we go into my turn 2. Okay, my friends, so at the moment the scores are that Beanie's got 3 VP for destroying my Sword Brethren over here, and I've got 8 VP for killing his war boss, who will be dead at the end of the battlefield no matter how we cut it. So I basically just have to stop any other scoring going on, which may be difficult, seeing as I do not have the manpower to do it. And unfortunately, I think that this guy's duty is to die in combat, spend a CP, fight on death, and hopefully take the rest of the squad with him. That is all he can really do. But before we get to that, we've got to do some shooting with the Sword Brethren and the pistols that are in both other squads. So we are going to fire the heavy bolt pistols and the Neo Volkite pistol into your big walking tank over here. So let's see if we do any damage here. Hitting on 3s with the regular pistols, 2 big hits. Now this is going to be much less than that, so 6, 0 Damagio. Then it's going to be 1 with the Neo Volkite,
It hits.
It's a hit.
Wounds
and
on
then
5. 6 is great though.
it does wound. AP
0.
dash. So it's going to be what? 2
2
up
up.
save? Oh, he takes 2 damage.
Yeah!
Okay, that is actually a very good start then. So then it's going to be the pistol into from the Emperor's Champion into the squad in front of him. It's a huge hit. Is it a wound? No wound, no wound. And then I just need to double check to see who's got what in
So
here.
you've got the guy with the power fist, guy with an axe, and a guy with a...
A guy with a jaunty swagger.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so in this squad we've got 1 heavy bolt pistol and 2 regular bolt pistols. So the bolt pistols are going first. They both find their target, but will they penetrate the orc hide? 1 does. AP dash onto a 5 up.
5 up, invulnerable.
Yes, he's
But that
killed
is a
him.
4.
And then it's the 1 for the heavy bolt pistol. It also finds its mark. Will it too find its home? No, it does not on that one there. So, not bad though. We've got less to worry about because obviously having 4 less attacks coming in against you is going to pay dividends. But the real thing here is the charge phase. So we really just have to try and get up and over into the Death Dread there. With this,
I would say
thing. Thankfully, they have made it in. They did like a comedical backflip for no reason whatsoever. And the thing is that as much as I feel like this is not going to go my way over here, here's where we gotta pray, boys. We really gotta stick in deep. So
I have 2 CP.
yay! Okay, so we're going to go straight away into that combat. And
Well, anyway, I fight first in them anyway.
You do indeed, yeah. So I'm going to go into this combat first. I've got nothing to power up my boys with. However, I think I've got to make a choice between attacking better or defending better with
Yes,
this.
the Heroes of the Imperium.
Let me just double check what the ruling is for combat patrol on that. Well, 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 the boys have definitely shown up here. I had a super hot round of rolling. So Beanie has 8 saves to make at -2, so 8 4-ups
He
to
got
make at
6
2 damage,
lethals.
which is crazy. So here we go. Oh, he's gone.
He's
He is
dead.
so gone, but does he explode?
He does not.
Okay, but that is one big horrible menace out of my way, and that means that I can consolidate onto that objective over here, and hopefully we can just hold on to that and secure it for the rest of the battle. But now, we also did this battle off camera while I was checking my other rules. They managed to take down 2 of my boys over here, but now it is time for you to absolutely mincemeat this poor Emperor's Champion. So, looking like everyone's in range here, everyone's in war mode. It's going to be a nasty
So
time.
4 attacks on the big chopper.
Yes.
3 hits.
Yes.
And then 3s to wound.
Nice. So this is going to be 3
Minus
3-ups.
yeah.
3 3-ups. And he is dead straight away. So what I'm going to do is pay 1 CP to fight on death for this boy, and let's see if he can chop him apart. It's a very healthy spread of wounds, but obviously Beanie still has a 5 up invulnerable. 8 saves to make a 5-ups. He's wiped the squad.
Yes!
So they have gone down in a blaze of glory there. We are determined to not let each other score points here, it
Yes,
seems.
it's been pretty impressive.
But this is exactly what Black Templars and Orks should be like, really.
Yeah.
So that means that it's just down to my poor soul-surviving Primaris
Axe-wielding weenie
guy
pants.
over here. So it's a master-crafted power weapon that's coming in. Here's these guys. It's hitting on 3s. He's got 2 hits. This is going to be wounding you on 4s because of the +1 to wound that he's got. 1 wound coming in onto your 5-up invulnerable. And
Made
he's
it.
not even finished. Damn it. Okay, so that unfortunately means I have lost that fight considerably, and the rest of the battlefield is looking bloody sparse indeed.
So, at the start of my turn, I score 5 whole points
You will
for
score
holding
5
that.
points.
It's
over
finally
here.
happened.
It's finally happened, boys. He is on 8 points, and you now need to choose a new Oath of Moment target. It's going to be the one guy who's left alive over here, who is marked for death by the Orcs. So that means that if Beanie kills him, an additional 3 VP is coming his way. So, time for his movement phase. So Beanie, tell us what you've done with your Orky boys.
So, the Orc boys have gotten out of combat to
Yes.
sneak up onto there to just get themselves within 3 to tag that little baby.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, they may have a little sneaky stratagem called a Crump de Gits, which means that if I need to charge back in, they can, even though they fell back out of combat.
You joke.
Right, and then the Death Copters have
Yes.
jumped into a position where they're still holding that objective for me, but they can all see that chap to shoot him as much as they can.
Yes, I love it. I like it. So it's going to be all the shots going down into that man.
That
over
man,
there.
yes.
That's his name, that man. Okay, so Copter Rockets, 2d3 shots.
Okay, 2d3 shots, which will be 4.
Okay, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
God, we knew you well, mate. We knew you well. Oh no.
3 hits.
Oh no.
And then 2
Twos.
re-rolling with Blast. which is lucky.
Yep.
Not blast.
Twin links. So 3 coming in. AP minus 2. I don't fancy this guy's chances. No, unfortunately he has been blown to smithereens over there. Damn. And that means that Beanie will get another 3 VP for killing his Oath of Moment target. So that means, oh, is it only in melee?
Oh yeah, it's only in melee.
Then get rid of that, my friend, because that doesn't even count. So that means now that it is time for, and you...
I did the last time,
You
yeah.
did, you killed all that. So that means that it's now into my turn 3, I believe, because I don't think somehow you're making a full charge across there. Let's see what I can do, but I do get 5 VP for holding on to that objective. So Beanie was an absolute cad, and even though I moved off the objective here to challenge him in the mid-board, he shot at me with the Overwatch of these Deathcopters and killed one of my boys. That is fuming, I'm annoyed. But I am within 3 inches of this objective, meaning that Beanie and I are now contesting. So it all comes down to this, basically. A charge in to try and kill, and then I've just got to cross my fingers and hope that I survive 3 huge Deathcopter hits coming in the next round.
And if you're wondering why you didn't CP it, the guy getting killed, it's because he now has a re-rollable 7-inch charge, which is pretty likely.
There it is, there's the 7. I needed that just in case. So we are in, and that guy's going to be tagging behind, which means that he will then hopefully be able to pile in.
He's already in.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he's within them base to base. So it means that all of these guys will now get to make their attacks, and once again, I'm going to choose to re-roll all hits of 1. Well, 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 looks like the master-crafted power weapons did an absolute number on the Orc boys, and that is all of the wounds they've done there. Minus 2, they got no save whatsoever. So I've cleared the mid-board. I'm sitting pretty on that objective. However, I'm also staring down the barrel of these things as we now go into Beanie's turn 4. There really is all to play for now because he gets 5 points at the beginning of his turn. Oh dear, boys. Come on, you can do it. Daddy believes. Okay, my friends, it was a very short turn indeed because Beanie's firing went awry. He got low rolls on the shots and missed with all of them. No hazardous though, so at least he's got that to look forward to. But that's the end of his turn unless you fancy a charge.
No, I'm alright.
Yeah, I was about to say. So at the beginning of my turn 4, I've got 5 VP for holding the primary over here, and I really have to take them off the board if I'm going to win. So let's figure out if we can do that. Okay, my friends, things have happened. I jumped down over here. Beanie paid 1 CP for Overwatch, missed all of my boys, and he managed to get hazardous on himself, bringing one of the Deathcopters down to 1 wound. So I've got 2 CP in the pot. I'm just going to try my hardest to get these boys in there to do some damage. What are you pointing at me? What are you pointing at me for, boy? What are you pointing at me for, boy?
I made a mistake at the start of the game.
What?
I wasn't allowed to run away with that strat. I had to go forward.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Just realised it.
I had to go forward onto that objective anyway, so it all worked out for the best. So it's time now for a charge into the Deathcopters, and basically this will seal the deal of the entire game. They are in there with an 8. So now it is basically just a case of, can I slash my way through all of this horrible steel, destroy these boys, and then go home and have a nice cuppa. Okay, my friends, I've gone to the wound rolls here. I've got 2 in the bank already. Just looking for 4s because of my Templar vows. That's good, that's real good. Minus 2, what would that put them on? Is it 6 ups?
Yep.
So we have got
6 ups.
6 ups to make.
Easy. I made 2.
But that is going to kill this one.
So yeah, and then it'll kill another one.
And then it kills another one at 2.
And then it leaves 1 on 2 wounds.
And 1 on 2 wounds.
And he's going to kill you now on his own.
He will indeed probably do just that. But that was an excellent outing for the boys there. Not bad, lads. So, spinning blade.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh, he's rattled. Strength of
5, so 3's the wound.
Damn, that's actually really good.
4 wounds. No AP, so 4 3-ups.
3 ups. He's made all bar 1, so it's down to 2 wounds?
Yep.
Yeah, because they have 3 wounds apiece, don't they? So that definitely went in my favour there. However, you're still holding on to that objective, and I'm not, I don't think, within range 3 inches of it right there. That guy is, but I think your OC is more than mine. Is it 2?
2, yeah.
Yep, so you've still got that objective under your orcified control as we go into Beanie's turn 5. He will get the
15,
5.
Because I'm holding more than you.
I will get, hopefully if I kill you, I will then get the 15 as well.
You will.
Score at the
and
end,
then you will win.
But still, it is time for the final battle over here. Are you going to fall back? Are you going to run away? Is this your plan? Or are you going to stay in combat and go straight away for me chopping you?
Well.
Well.
I am a vehicle, so I can shoot into combat.
You can, so you'll be hitting on 6s.
Easy.
Easy.
And yes, this will be with a copter rocket.
Okay, so the copter rocket is coming in. Oh, it's blast. You can't shoot into blast weapons.
I can't, so take the slugger.
Okay, the slugger's coming in hot. It misses. It's gone wild. So it is now time for the fight phase.
Your fight.
My fight phase. Let's see how I do. So the boys have carved through this last death copter here, managing to eke through. But Beanie made a valiant save with the 2 6s there, meaning that they can then move forward onto the objective, sit there pretty and say, wait a minute, didn't we start with this objective? Have we achieved absolutely nothing from this match here? Yes, my friends, yes indeed. But that does cement a victory for the Black Templars. It feels very weird to root for a Space Marine team after my love of Orks is so strong. In fact, Beanie, I'm feeling a little bit strange about all of this. I really hope that there isn't some sort of ramification for us playing each other's armies here. I hope that there isn't some sort of weird temporal shift that will be happening and are lazily setting up for the next video that we're doing.
Us? Lazy? How dare you?
Oh dear me. And speaking of lazy, shall we bother even reading out the scores? No.
It's 33 for you, 28 for me.
There we go, amazing stuff. But before we go, we just want to say a few things. First off, did you spot the grot? Let us know in the comment section below. Did you also like the video? Because it definitely helps us out. Let us know down in the comment section as well what battles you would like to see, because we have quite a fair few armies and we can do most matchups. And also, do not forget, above everything else, to go follow Beanie over on Instagram at Blue Sky. It's the most important thing.
It's Beanie40k.
Damn right it is. And you can follow me over on Blue Sky and Instagram, where it's at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. See you very soon, my friends. But again, Beanie, I'm feeling very weird. Oh.